Awesome, awesome, awesome. Tis the season of gifting, tis the season of keeping warm, and tis the season of getting new and improved and better things than you had last season. And one of the things that I cannot stand is when my ears are cold. And I'm so excited that Mission has brought these back because these are your ear warmers. And these have special technology with special heat boosters for them.
Heat boosters. And you get 4 of these very proprietary packs that come with your ear warmers. And again, it is our mission, no pun intended, it is our mission from Mission to make sure that you are warm, and keeping your head as warm as possible. That will help without having to emit a lot of those heats when you're out and about. So any of those active people that are, you know, maybe going to those football games or those sporting events where you're having to be outside for long periods of time, the head warmers on their own are going to be sufficient. But when you add the booster to that, it takes it to a whole new level. So let's go ahead and quickly walk you through these. These are one size fits most, so it is adjustable. You can go ahead and expand as well as retract. And so when you're putting these behind your head, what's not happening here, Valerie? Do you see the dew? The dew has not been messed up.
Scott, your dew is looking pretty darn good, my friend.
So that is one of the keys for the ear warmers. They go behind the head as opposed to coming atop. So on the inside, you have that microfiber, that same microfiber that you've got inside of our Mission gloves. Again, 12% more heat that has gone ahead and retains within the proprietary fabrics from Mission.
All right, so Mission is smart technology. We've got this VaporActive. It's gonna keep you warm, not gonna make you feel too hot and sweaty. But what's really great is you're getting this 4-pack of these heat boosters, which are smart. Again, it's technology being able to release the heat when you ask them to. You can kind of turn it on and turn it off, which is pretty impressive. We're sending you home with 4 of them, plus the fashionable ear warmers at a clearance price, free shipping and handling, and $7 and change to get them home. So the ears, this is what I was telling Scott before is, well, first off, do you see them? I'm wearing them. I took the beanie cap off, and here you go, keeping my ears cute, fashionable. If I wanted to wear my hair up, I absolutely could, but it goes underneath your hairline if you choose to. You could wear it on top. But ladies, you know how hard it is to get that perfect dew up top. If you want to put something on top of your head, you're like, well, I just spent all that time.
You just put all the work into it.
Exactly, all that spray. But I was saying, you know, if I were to go visit my sister outside of DC, and we were to be in and out of the car, in and out of museums, I don't necessarily want that heat booster to be on all the time, so you can turn it on and off.
That's right, and this, again, this is one of the innovations from Mission that nobody else has, that ability to take the pack and go ahead and release that heat, but then turn it off when you no longer need it. So look at the size of that. Look how thin and just small that is.
Yeah,
so
super streamlined.
The size of a credit card piece, right?
We don't feel them inside the pack.
Not at all. Okay, so we're gonna show you here, just quickly. Let me take my gloves off here, as we're able to show you exactly how the packaging works. So you see the four holes, right? So that's what's going to emit the heat. And again, these are odorless and they can be reusable. So once you take the packaging off of these, you can then bring them inside of your ear warmers. And you're going to want to make sure that these are to the outside, not onto the inside where your ear would be. So you're quickly going to throw these into the holster that you've got on the inside.
Yeah, there's like a little pouch on the inside that's got a little,
exactly. So this pouch I have had now for 2 hours, and I can already start to feel the heat. So as you're putting this in with your glove, which always makes things interesting. So now I've got the package right inside of, and you can feel the heat. Now, obviously, that is not easy for you to go ahead and understand here, but you can tell the difference from when it was not active to when it is active.
Totally.
And then the beauty is you can turn it off and you can turn it off. Good for 24 hours, but you've got a lifespan of about 6 hours of continuous heat. Ooh. Continuous heat. So
I see ski slopes written all over that, right?
So we're gonna put just the packaging right back on, and that's as easy as it is. So you're able to keep your packaging here and continue to have that heat for up to 6 hours continuously, or as Valerie said, maybe you're in and out and you don't want to use all of that heat booster. Well, Mission has found a way. They've got the innovation, they've got the technology to be able to make sure that not only are you going to be warm with those the
heat
behind
boosters,
behind the ear warmers, but also with the heat boosters. They have thought of everything, as they have been on the cutting edge of cooling and warming fabrics within the industry, and that's why we're so happy to be able to bring these to you.
And it really is, it's innovative. You might have those big fluffy ear warmers that look like you're 12 years old. You're like, that's not ladylike, that's not sporty enough. If you get out and walk your dog, if you want to take a nice hike, if you're just sightseeing and you want to be out and about, you've got to keep your ears warm. Have you ever noticed that when your head is cold and your ears, they start to burn, they start to ache, they start to hurt? Keeping your ears warm makes you feel so much more comfortable. And then when you can add in the heat boosters, which we're giving you 4 today, and remember, you can have continuous heat, or you can kind of use this as your personal thermostat. You can turn it on and you can turn it off. So if you're going inside a restaurant, you turn them off. If you go back outside and maybe you're sightseeing and you're looking around or you're going skiing, you turn them back on. So we're sending these home today to you. You're getting 4. I want to show you the colors. We didn't get a chance to go over the colors quickly. I think I'm wearing the leopard.
You are wearing the leopard,
okay.
That's right.
Wearing the leopard, which again, remember ladies, this comes easy on and off. You're not hurting your hair, you're not messing anything up.
You're not messing up the dew.
Right, exactly.
It is important.
Totally adjustable in the neck area, so if you want to put this underneath your hairline, you could as well. And then they easily pack because they just sort of twist together, so they take up no real estate if you want to put these in your handbag or if you want to just put them in your pocket. This is the leopard, super cute. Let me show you the purple. Here's the purple and the gray. So that's really nice as well, very feminine. If you just picked up the gray gloves, these would go great with them. Then we also have it in black, which is down here in the front. And then we also have it in the gray on gray, which Scott is holding as well. So 4 great choices. This is also a great giftable because you don't have to really know somebody's size, right? You don't have to know.
And you know what? They're so exchangeable as well. So maybe you're giving it to one son and he's not necessarily having to use it because he's got something he's got to go outside and be able to do. So you're able to just go ahead and trade these in and out.
They're interchangeable.
And as you said, how giftable, how pocketable as well. They're so easy to be able to go ahead and put into a pocket, put into a purse, and they're going to keep you warm. Isn't that the #1 goal? Especially with the boosting pack, as you're going to get up to 24 hours of that continuous heat. That is really substantial when you think about how cold some of those temperatures are, and when you're emitting up to 40 to 50% of your heat from your head. You want to try to make sure that you're warm at all times, Valerie.
You're going to be
really
warm,
essential.
and I'm going to throw this beanie on because we have the beanie and the scarf as well. But when it's cold, it's cold. And I want you to know that these go right on top. Look at this. You can just go right on top. Keep your ears extra, extra warm. Look how cute and fashionable and streamlined.
Bravo.
Really adorable. This is going to be the leopard. And everything is on clearance. So these are items you're going to get home. You're going to start using them right now. They're going to last you season after season. That technology is not going to wear out. We are sending you the 4 boosters with the ear warmers today. And if you're liking kind of the beanie and the scarf look, we've got those available to you as well. So I think we might have already put up the graphic for that. Sorry about that, Kyle. But we'll put it up for you again because everything's on clearance from Mission. Scott's here as our representative to really explain to you how these are different, because this is technology that you're going to love, you're going to appreciate, and that are going to keep you warm, comfortable, and you still don't have to sacrifice any of that fashion, right?
That's right. And it is. I mean, it's 2017. You want to be able to look good, but you also want to be able to feel good. And with Mission, with some of the fabrics that they've been able to come up with, that carbon fiber, that is going to be wound inside the yarn, so that retains the heat, and which gives you that microfiber that is going to go ahead and give you some of that heating that you're really going to enjoy. And